Hola, ¿qué tal, gente? Estamos aquí con vamos a probar el último juego que ha salido de Larry, que se llama Leisure Larry Wet Dreams Dry Twice. Bueno, lo he dicho. Y vamos a ver qué tal está. Todos eran aventuras gráficas así.
Finally,
con humor.
the time
De un
has
ligoncete.
come again.
Bueno,
He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten. And many said,
El Rey? Who are you talking about?
not that important.
Don't let me disturb you. I'm not even here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
Now you got me all confused.
Tell them how I got here.
That, Elari, is a long story.
I have time.
Very well. You fell out of time.
That's not very nice.
No one knows how you got from the 1980s to our time.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You woke up in a strange laboratory, and at first didn't know you were in the 21st century. But you quickly learned how this modern world works.
After all, he had the best teacher.
El Lefto, you are Larry's anchor to a world long lost.
Would anyone like to try my new recipe for craft beer?
No. At any rate, Elari, you have not only mastered the pitfalls of the 21st century...
Well, mastered would mean that he knew what he was doing, and I don't think it would be fair to say that.
I think he's doing all right.
Silencio. Larry looked for love in all the wrong places. Elari has fallen deeply in love with Faith, the secret boss of the technology company Prune. She told him to get 90 points on the Timber dating app. Only then would she go out with him.
How do you know all that? You weren't even there.
Silencio! As always, that went caca. And then, Larry wanted to hack the Prune server to improve his Timber score.
That was self-defense.
In the process, he disturbed the product presentation. And Prune was brought to the brink of bankruptcy.
Yeah, well, oops.
Faith had to flee with BJ in tow, the man she had installed as CEO of Prune, but who was merely her puppet. Larry snuck onto their ship and secretly sailed with them to their villa here in beautiful Cancun.
Not one word about what happened on that ship.
Oh, I thought it was very romantic.
Ah, really? I'll admit, now I'm curious.
Are you nuts, Lefty? Never mind. Forget I asked.
Larry, I was politely going to avoid mentioning
Good thing.
that you cobbled up the most repulsive sex doll of all time, and that you...
We can just imagine the rest.
Unfortunately,
Finally, Faith revealed her plan. And that BJ was just a puppet. Then, you blew up the villa, driving off the gringos, and saving Cancun.
It's a pretty crazy story. I know what happened. So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
Tell them who I am.
Ah, El Lari, the prophesied one, before whom the very alpacas themselves bowed, who saved us from the
I thought you were gonna sing about how good I...
Fine, fine. Before you became El Lari, you were Lari...
Actually,
The man who back in the wild 80s
How close are
decided...
you?
Best decision
The man from whom... No...
You got that right. Hang on. But it's true, of course. I know it.
Are you
Yes.
Very well. Yet, there is still one last step remaining to fulfill. You must marry the daughter of my daughter. I sincerely hope you haven't forgotten, considering we're in the middle of preparations.
Maybe.
No.
But,
She-
oh, I see. I don't want to be petty, then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes. Go now. Marry the most beautiful...
How many women are...
Two. The other one is my mother.
Madre mía.
Maybe...
Fulfill the prophecy. Let me leave you with this song. Oh, Elari.
Elari.
They call you...
Se lo rompió.
Ay, caramba! My guitar! We have to fix it, Elari. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
I'll take care of it.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
Madre mía.
Pie.
What can I do for you, Larry?
There must be some kind of app for wedding preparations.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
I know what unzipping huge things can be like.
Oh, just zip it, Larry. That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago, remember? I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Okay, then let me know when it's done.
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit your...
Yes, it is. But let me...
El Larry, si haces clic en la pantalla puedes moverte. Si haces clic izquierdo en otro personaje, habla con él persona. A ver, Lefty.
I think it's time for you to concentrate.
Debería empezar ya a prepararlo todo para la boda. Usa el botón del centro del ratón o la barra espaciadora para ver todos los objetos, personajes y salida con los que puede interactuar. Vale, pues por aquí.
A lot of the preparations for the wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about that, Larry? Are you really ready to make port in the harbor of holy matrimony?
If the prophecy demands it.
That's a good enough reason for you?
Let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right. I'll never push a big red button again. Where's the ladder leading down to my room again?
A ver. Ahora no veo nada. De los sitios rápidamente se hace doble clic en una salida con el botón izquierdo del botón. Vale, no tengo esperanza.
Oh,
What's wrong, Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though.
En la pila de ropa interior de la aula. A ver.
That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive, I should at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room.
Deberías encender una vela para Faye. Vas a necesitar una vela nueva para eso. Tiene que haber alguna en la habitación. Vale.
I'm taking these. It might get dark.
Puedes abrir rápidamente si usas la luz de ratón o el menú del pipifón. Pipfón.
Ah, there it is. First of all, I have to light it.
Bueno, parece que ahora necesita algo para encender la vela. Debería echar un vistazo a la habitación.
There are a few missing, but it should be enough.
Cerillas.
Fire, man's best friend.
And harmless in the right hands.
Aquí.
Well, it's burning. Now I have to put it on top of the altar.
El Esto ahora está aquí. Joder, aquí. Oh, aquí, vale. Pero hasta es.
Oh, Faith. I wish you were here. Okay. Time to get going. I still have a lot to prepare for the wedding.
Wait.
What?
I still have to check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Does it have to be now?
You said yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with other people in the 21st century,
I've already learned a lot.
but not enough.
Okay. Fine.
So, how many genders are there?
Suficiente para todos. Dos me vale. Conmigo uno solo, pero XL. Dos me vale.
Two are enough for me.
I've almost had enough of you too.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is gender is diverse.
Okay, if you're too lazy to count.
Next question. Your best friend confides that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Drink a good whiskey.
Solo
I'm
malo.
gonna need one of those myself soon. And that's what you would do yourself?
No, of course not.
That's reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey. Then find a woman.
Enough already. Why do I even ask?
Que
The
te vas a
last
hacerme el papel de
question.
Larry.
For now, a colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react? Ha ha ha. Very funny. I've had enough.
Did I pass?
Let me put it this way. The 21st century isn't done with you yet.
Things used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
Me ha
But at least
permitido.
back then you could say what you thought.
And just what do you think you've been doing here the whole
Qué
time?
bueno
Are
esa
you done
crítica.
unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding app.
The encryption is proving hard to crack. It seems to contain some important data. Some kind of secret.
You haven't really been working properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at Prune either.
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since then.
Madre mía, la forma de la empresa.
Hello?
So, you're Nari.
Yes?
You know who I am, baby.
Yes. Mr. Wang. Nice to meet you.
Uh-oh, we don't have any time for pleasantries. This Nari is not the Prune that used to be. The Bill Jobs and Faith Prune. This is my Prune now.
Yes?
You're still working on the Cougar update for our Pythons. I want you to release it immediately because I have other work for you.
But
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary software project, a self-learning algorithm. I need it for a product that will truly immortalize Prune. One that will make even Pythons obsolete.
she hinted that she'd cracked the algorithm, but I never saw it.
I'm under pressure, Nari. Understand?
Well,
That algorithm is sexy. We have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks?
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Prune. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one themselves. Like yesterday. You have a free hand and unlimited resources. Do whatever you want with me.
Thanks?
Nari,
Yes?
I can't find the switch for the secret back room.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There has to be something like that somewhere around here. A room with a heart-shaped bed that spins. With a back entrance for anyone I invite.
I'll check up on that directly with the property manager, and I'll get the Cougar update rolled out.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button under my desk and poof, there it was. That was nice. By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that here, too.
El malos son.
By the way, Larry,
Yeah?
if you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you can photograph everything?
Yes. And then show it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier. Oh, I could use it to take a picture of something pretty specific. But you need a wide-angle lens for something that size.
I have. Yes, Larry, I have to say it's too bad I don't have one of those. Phew.
Oh, I'm sure it'll work anyway.
Larry, no!
Madre mía. Adivina de lo que se está haciendo
Done now.
fotos.
Yeah. Thank
But you might just want to take pictures of things that might be used.
My head's starting to... Isn't there some way I can keep better...
I'm glad you asked. I installed a to-do app.
Can't I have that timber...
We decided to uninstall that app as part of for your own good.
That was a stupid idea.
Anyway, the app lists everything you still.
Puedes echar un vistazo a la aplicación de tareas pendientes para hacer un seguimiento. Ábrela desde el menú de tu P-Phone, otra vez P-Phone.
And you'll be there to check off everything that...
Of course, whenever you finish any of your out.
Vamos a ver, ¿dónde está? Aquí. Instagram. Me echa la foto.
Good idea, but...
Que no, quiero... Ah, esto es para volver atrás. Instagram. Esto es lo de las tareas, ¿no? Y el tutorial, vale. A ver.
This suit is freshly starched. I can wiggle my finger in there as much as I want.
No va a pasar nada con el dedo ni con la cerradura.
Big and red like my...
Larry,
Just... I don't want to talk about it.
are you sure you'd still rather stand?
Pues nada, aquí vamos a dejar esta pequeña introducción al nuevo Larry. Como veis, es una aventura gráfica, como las anteriores, llena de humor y humor ochentero y algunas críticas al sistema actual. Nada, aquí lo vamos a dar y hasta otra, amigos. Adiós.